Good morning, class. So, this is our history class, and we have started already our third chapter, Delhi Sultans or the Delhi Sultanate. Okay, where we have learned, okay, uh, what happened during 780 to 1200 AD, right? That is also known as early medieval period. Okay, who were ruling in this period, okay, during that time in India and all. Okay, then we have talked about the Rajput dynasty. Okay, the Rajputs were powerful in the north, and the other powerful kingdom were those of Palas in Bengal. Okay, Rashtrakutas were also ruling that time. Okay, they have their small kingdom in Deccan part and all. Okay, so we have talked about Prithviraj Chauhan also, or Prithviraj third also. Okay, Prithviraj Chauhan or Prithviraj third, both are same. Okay, so he was powerful and most popular king of his dynasty. Which dynasty? Rajput dynasty, right? So, in where we have done in 1191, he defeated Muhammad Ghori. Who was Muhammad Ghori? Afghan Sultan. Okay, so he came from Afghan. Okay, so but in 1192, again Muhammad Ghori raided on Prithviraj Chauhan's, and in that war, Prithviraj Chauhan was defeated by Muhammad Ghori, right, in 1192. So, in this case, Muhammad Ghori was known as the founder of Turkish rule in India. Okay, so as his general, who was his general? Qutbuddin Aibak. Okay, and Qutbuddin Aibak was belonging to which dynasty? Turkish slave dynasty. Okay, so Qutbuddin Aibak ruled his conquered territory in India also, right? So all these things we have done. Then we have talked about Samshuddin Iltutmish. Okay, so we have done the whatever Qutbuddin Aibak started to build up Qutub Minar, which is located in Delhi, but it was completed by Iltutmish. Then we have done about the reign part of Rajia Sultana, or sorry, Rajia. Then we have talked about Ghiyasuddin Balban, and today the turn of Khilji dynasty. Okay, what do you mean by Khilji dynasty? Who were the sultans during Khilji dynasty? Students, the Khilji sultans ruled for near about 3 decades. They followed very ambitious expansionist policies and all, but they were good administrators too, and consolidated the huge empire, and also expanded the field of economics and the market control policies. So we can say that the Khilji emperors, or sorry, sultans, were very strong. They were very ambitious. Okay, so first was Jalaluddin Firoz Khilji, or Jalaluddin Khilji. Okay, he was not a strong ruler. He was tolerant and avoided harsh punishments and all, right? He had a lenient policy towards the Mongols and all. Mongols, we will talk later on about this. So he even married one of his daughters to Ulugh Khan, the Mongol leader. During his reign, the nobles enjoyed a powerful role. They hatched the conspiracy and finally killed him. Okay, who was killed here? Jalaluddin was killed. Okay, so they had so after his death, his nephew Ali succeeded him and was given the title Alauddin. So Alauddin Khilji, his now name was his name was Ali Gurshab, right? So later on he was known like Alauddin Khilji, right? So Alauddin Khilji was also powerful ruler of this dynasty. He was the first Turkish sultan to build an imperial empire in India. Okay, that gained the name and fame and touched highest heights like never before. So under his control we can say that Alauddin Khilji's control, Khilji dynasty, we can say that flourish more. Okay, he extended the boundaries of Delhi Sultanate beyond the Vindhyas. What is Vindhyas? Vindhyas is a name of hills. Okay, so up to Deccan and all. He is famous in history for his Deccan policy and all. He was brilliant general and a very capable administrator as well. Okay, so Tao himself quite illiterate. Alauddin Khilji was a great pattern of art and literature also. There were many great poets and scholars in his court, right? Among them, Amir Khusro and Sheikh Ruku-Uddin. These two were very famous in his court, and they were also very great poets and scholar in his court. Whose court we are talking about? Alauddin Khilji. So he expanded his empire a lot also, as we have done. He was very ambitious and powerful and good administrator also. So Alauddin conquered Gujarat and Malwa. This gave him control over the western seaport also, right? He also conquered Ranthambore, Chittor, Jalore in Rajasthan during the time 1301 to 1303. He captured so many forts of the Rajputs and all. Then he launched his famous ambitious campaign in the Deccan. None of the Sultan from Delhi Sultanate had crossed Vindhya, and we can see and we have seen how ambitious he was, and he crossed this also. Okay, he was the first sultan to do so. For this campaign, he chose his famous general Malik Kafur. Malik Kafur was his general. Okay, as as we have already done Muhammad Ghori's. Who was the general of Muhammad Ghori's? Anybody knows? Qutbuddin Aibak. So similarly, Malik Kafur was working as a general in his court. Whose court? Alauddin Khilji's court. Okay, and he was a slave captured from Gujarat. Who captured Malik Kafur? Alauddin Khilji captured him from Gujarat, and now Malik Kafur was working, in his court as a general, right? Minister, one type of minister, right? In his ministry. Whose ministry? Alauddin Khilji's court. Okay, so Malik Kafur was also very powerful and strong. Okay, he was very intelligent. Malik Kafur defeated the Jadavas of Devagiri, okay, and Kaktiyas of Ranglol in his early campaign and all. So in 1310 he also defeated the Hoysalas and Pandyas also. So we can say that as much as Alauddin Khilji was powerful, similarly Malik Kafur was also very strong. He carried away a lot of war booty from vanished kingdoms and all. He also helped Alauddin Khilji, okay, to expand his empire and all, right? According to the accounts of Barni, so Alauddin welcomed Malik Kafur at the half of the 1,000 pillars at Siri Fort in Delhi when he returned from Deccan with 612 elephants. It was mentioned in the book written by Barni, right? So the defeated king were allowed to continue as rulers. They accepted his sovereignty and paid tribute to Alauddin also. So towards the end of the Alauddin's reign, the extent of his empire could be compared to that of King Ashoka. Means he was a good person. Okay, so we can say that. So we have seen how Qutbuddin, how with the Alauddin Khilji was strong, and how he expanded his expansion of his empire, and who helped him a lot. The name of that person was Malik Kafur, right? So we can say that in this we have seen about Alauddin Khilji or Khilji dynasty. And after Khilji dynasty, who controlled over Delhi Sultanate, we will talk about tomorrow, students. Okay. So till then, please do preparation for your exam online assessment, which is on 27th. So I am sending one worksheet regarding history. So based on chapter 2, please solve that also, students. Okay. So till then, keep learning and take care.